if you own a sports bike, there's going to be situations where you might want to race the bike, you might want to take it to a track day, you might want to do a superbike school or something like that. And in those circumstances, you might want to disconnect the headlights, you might want to tape something on here, particularly if you're racing and there's a requirement at the track to cover up the glass and lighting. But the annoying thing that most people get is when they disconnect the lights and the tail light is they get this warning lamp on the dash and it remains on the whole time. So a question we often get from people is, can you turn that warning lamp off when you disconnect the lights? And the answer is yes. So with a modern bike like the BMW S1000RR, it takes about less than 30 seconds to do. It's really, really simple to do, and it's done through the dash controls. And I'm sure that the other modern sports bikes will also have similar options here. So the way it's done with the S1000RR is on the left-hand handlebar, there's a trip set button, which is on the bottom left-hand side. And all I simply do is remember that when I'm selecting things, I just go down to the set part, and to exit it, I push the very top half of that button. So all I simply do is I push the set button until I scroll through the menu on the dash until I find setup menu. Once I get to that, I do a long press of the bottom until it opens up the setup menu. Now, the first option is the DDC system. I scroll till I get the setup equipment system. I hold that in, a long press on that one to enter it, and then I simply scroll through until I find setup equipment warning lamp. Now, in this particular case, you'll see that the lamp setting is turned on. All I simply do is long press the set until it blinks. Now I can scroll backwards and forwards, up and down, and select on and off, depending on the configuration that I want. So if I want the off, I scroll it up until I hit off. I then do a long press to select it, right, and now it's selected. And I can continue to scroll through and adjust other things, or long press the top half of the button, and I'm back to my original dashboard. There you have it. Less than 30 seconds, really, really easy to do, and definitely something you want to do in terms of disconnecting the light. You don't want the warning lamp, and you don't want to leave your lights on, particularly if you're taping things on there. They get quite hot. So there you have it, easy to do.